What's up, penile enlargements? Welcome to Bus Stop BJs. I am back again with some Doki Doki. If you're wondering where the fuck Pokemon is, it will be back next week, but it's kind of a weird one. We're on a bit of a time crunch here, and I know you're sitting at home going, but Top Gun, aren't you fucking unemployed, you lazy piece of garbage? And it's like, well, yeah, I've actually, it's weird, but there has been a bit of a time crunch this week, and basically, I can get Doki Doki videos out quicker than I can get Pokemon videos out. So that's what's happening for this week. Next week, I'll try and make sure I record a bunch of Pokemon and we'll get that out because Ultra Sun has kind of been taking a while to get through because I had a break in the middle and I just need to get some of those videos out. But hopefully it'll all come together nicely next week. But anyway, last time we were on Doki Doki. I think I'm just repeating. It's like a PewDiePie trick or some of these other YouTubers just like repeat the same thing to stretch out your videos. Although having said that, my videos are always like half an hour long anyway and I don't need to fucking stretch them out. So I don't really know what I'm talking about here, which is exactly how we start every episode anyway. But last time on Doki Doki, Yuri is coming over on Sunday and it's already Sunday. That's what it says. So I am excited to see what we get up to with Yuri, whether we'll get some, just a little bit of a smooch on the bum. That would be nice, but we'll see what happens. It's maybe she'll be like, nah, I don't really like you anymore, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking shit and let's just get into it because I feel like this is a very long intro for absolutely no reason. But yeah, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Oh shit! He's been texting! That's fucking scandalous! I've never texted a girl. I've never, not once in my life. I just don't have the cojones for it. You're lucky if I even look them in the eye when I see them. Like, it's too much for me. It's just, I get so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my god, people don't look people in the eye. That's weird. Anyway, she was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Already learned more about her? I might have read that wrong. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left Club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Who gives a shit, dude? Just be a douche for once in your life. Get the girl you want to get, whatever, which is Monika, by the way. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Willy! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It's a cute room, though. I do like the cow in the back. And the bird sitting on its head? Fuck yeah, Sayori. You have good taste in plush toys. I like them. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep! There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Willy. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Willy, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Willy? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. Oh no, Sayori. I'm sad. I'm in shock too. That's not cool. Oh. I feel bad for Sayori. What the fuck am I talking about? It's a video game. Shut the fuck up and let's get on let's get on with it. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? What? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh, Willy, dude, make it about yourself? Is that what you're gonna fucking do? She's depressed and you're gonna make this about yourself? Fucking scumbag. Jesus Christ. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. Stop fucking Willy, just be like, yeah, exactly. You don't understand at all, Willy. Yeah, maybe listen for a second, Willy. Listen to the poor girl, alright? Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. It's amazing that she still sounds so cheery when she's bearing her soul for us, guys. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. Aww. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Willy, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart, hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Willy! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Willy! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She stares sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! Willy! Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if what I'm doing is the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Willy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go and as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Oh, no. That sucks, Sayori, baby girl. I love you. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. Yeah, you would too. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. Texted me? Jesus, if I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that. For some reason, because I'm a big dummy. Who the fuck doesn't think about texting someone? That's really fucking stupid, isn't it? It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. Nah, Willie, you should have put her in her place. Be like, bitch, fuck you doing? Text me. Send me nudes, baby. I don't... Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. And take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Oh, God. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Does she like neat people or does she... Anyway, I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. Who tells people that? Isn't the whole point of cleaning your house is to pretend that, like, this is your normal life and that you fucking live in, like, a clean environment when really during the day you just fucking walk around in your underwear with, like, Dorito packets on the fucking floor and, like, empty bottles, empty cans. Basically just have your bed and then another bed made of garbage that you can literally sleep on because it's fucking a foot deep. Anyway, I know. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. What? Who? I'm just gonna ignore that one because clearly Yuri's character is the way it is, but honestly, who actually enjoys cleaning? Fucking hell. I certainly don't. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. There's frangers in there for sure. Absolute condom drawer. And she was just about to look at it. And probably like a really jizzy sock or something as well. Just like rustling in there. She's like, oh, why is this sock crispy? I can snap it in two. And he's like, oh, don't touch that. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Making love, of course, not the project. Fuck the project. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Wow, I agree, Willie. Holy shit. This is gonna be a solid little bang fest you got yourself into here, Willie. Oh, wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take a guest to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Just some fucking Valium. Just take a handful, makes you feel great. Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Whoa! Are we doing some pegging today? Is that what's happening? Because I'm kind of down with that. I definitely, a bit of light pegging always goes, hits the spot. Really hits the G spot, obviously. Because that's where it is in men. It's in the bum. Which I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. You probably fucking know that. But anyway. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, I'm still thinking about pegging, so do whatever you want with the poster. I don't mind. You just... all you, baby, all you. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a big old dildo. It's a diffuser for essential oils. That's not as much fun, actually. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that's so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. This is some airy-fairy bullshit right there, Yuri. That's a load of garbage, mate. Aromatherapy. God damn it, dude. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. Holy shit, this thing's electric too. Oh boy, I don't think I'm ready for this jelly, to be honest with you. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole. Oh my god. A thin ray of vapor. Oh, Jesus Christ. This game just knows how to tickle my fucking immaturity. It just knows what it's doing. It's some brilliant fucking imagery. A fucking cylinder with a thin ray of vapor begins to spout. And even spout, it's just such a gross word. Things spouting, Jesus, through a small hole in the top. Anyway, fuck. Focus. Laser focus, let's go. Wow, that smells wonderful. I really like it when it gets all up in my face and in my nose. Oh yeah. Spray that shit all over me, baby. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery white. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. It can also make you have babies if you get it in the right place. I don't know, that didn't make sense really, but jasmine enhances your emotions to help you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Now, what are you doing with the ribbon? Is she gonna tie me to the fucking bed? And take me from behind with her aromatherapy bullshit? Because I didn't know she'd be that rough. I didn't know she'd be into that kind of shit. I thought it was gonna be like all missionary, like not a lot of je ne sais quoi about it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But apparently I'm getting tied down. Hogtied. Well, Willie is, so. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Willie. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. I wouldn't be bringing a pocket knife into the bedroom, Yuri. It's getting a bit too hardcore for me right now. It's getting a bit scary, dog. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Oh, right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Yeah, it is a bit weird. I don't know what's going on with that, Yuri. It's a little bit alarming, to be honest with you. Please don't think I'm weird for this. You stupid fuck, of course not. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Whoops, I think I missed one, but it's alright. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yeah, boy, I'll fucking do some air knifing at you. See how, woo, you know, that's pretty cool. You can dodge my knife. Pretend like we're having a big old fight, haha. Then I accidentally stab you in the tit and it's like, oh shit, we lost a boob. It's bleeding out. We lost this. Anyway, Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! You fucking idiot, Willie. Willie! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah! She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. What the fuck? Okay, the knife thing was like a little bit weird. That is, Jesus. AIDS, girl. That's how you get AIDS. I feel a tongue killer in my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of our afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Willie! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Willie. Yeah? You're fucking Yuri throwing stones? You who has not sinned fucking cast that first stone? You're just gonna... Jesus, woman. Like, clearly, you have no right to be saying that about the man. But anyway, Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Nice, man. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, I need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Okie dokie. Noted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that trips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in and see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, though. Let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. Though, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so, do whatever the fuck you want to do, crazy lady. It doesn't really bother me. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the arts class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I like playing with children. That's what I've got. No! I'm not going there, okay? I'm not going there. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. Just like to get into knife fights and shit, you know, nothing super crazy. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel things a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Gah! Gah! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly leave my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Jesus Christ. That was interesting. What's with the like... I don't know what word am I looking for here. The expression is very dead, like very deadpan, but even like less life to it than that. I don't really know what's going on there. It looks very it's kind of haunting. I'm not super enjoying it if I'm being honest. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait! Huh? Just for a little bit longer. Oh, she's digging it, dude. Hell yeah, man. It feels really nice. Oh, before it was too hot. Now it feels really nice. You're gonna complain about the temperature again, huh? I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly receive my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. These two just fumbling around like idiots. Just fucking... Seriously. Top Gun pro tip on how to pick out women. Just take your pants off, straight away. Just fucking remove all doubt of what the situation is. Pants off. Just have your cock swinging in the wind. That's a terrible idea. Do not listen to me. Please, do not listen to me. Unsolicited cock can be alarming for one and not very well received. So just leave it in your pants, ladies and gentlemen. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected.
I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. Needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing the work.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done right.
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Yeah, boy, didn't get much done today, did ya? Fucking, the poster was clearly not the goal here. Maybe it was for Yuri, but fuck that noise. Arts and crafts are lame, okay? Once Yuri packs up her work, out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. Well, what you gonna do? About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Willie.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Drop your pants. Drop your fucking pants. Who cares if it's outside? The more people who can see your dick, the better. That's how I feel about life. Are you sure? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori!
Huh?
Ah! Hi, Willie!
Sayori! Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Willie. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course!
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but I imagine it was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Willie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half?
Aww.
It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Willie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before, it's true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes you an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away and put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Willie. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Willie, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hands down Sayori's arm and squeeze a hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Ooh, what are you gonna give her? Oh, god damn it. I have to make a decision on this fucking thing. Oh, I don't know what we want to do here because it's one of those things. I kind of would like to see what happens if you literally tell all the girls that you want to be with them and shit. But oh, you know what? This is. I've decided what I'm gonna do. All right, I am going to choose to do this on the next fucking episode. Oh shit, Cliff having a dog. That's really rude of me, isn't it? Oh well, fuck it. That's what I'm doing. So you'll have to be here for the next Doki Doki Literature Club to see whether I tell Sayuri that I love her or tell her that she'll always be my dearest friend, you know? So I hope that gets you a bit riled up. Feel free to comment that you fucking hate me in the comments if you really want to know what's happening. But that's where we're leaving it for today. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Don't know why I said that so weird, but anyway, see you then.